Texas takes over for Andrew Body, who got injured last year. Played in the first game against Texas Southern, re-injured that shoulder, and is being redshirted for the rest of the season. Jaron Johnson could not hold on to that pass, a 41-yard line. And the quarterback decides he's going to keep it. That is Jace Wilson, and he loses yards as Laquan up top. Here's Wilson, back to pass, lets it go, has a man open across midfield, and it's complete for first down right at the 41-yard line. Sparrow,
he kind of hooked in and found that soft spot.
Quick hurry-up offense right now, and another pass complete on the far sideline, and on the receiving end is for Texas Southern. This time they keep the ball on the ground, coming this way, and running for some great yards is again Ladarian, the hurry-up offense. First down and 10. Quarterback keeps it. That's Wilson. Nothing doing for him that time. Bunch of dark jerseys there to make the stop. Eddie Walton is a nickelback. He'll come in and out along with Thornhill and Omari Hill Robinson. Keeping the ball on the ground. No gain on this play. Maybe a half a yard, and that's about a week ago. Third down and 10. Wilson back to pass. Wilson has some room, takes off and runs, and will be short of the first down. Dropped down at about the 23-yard line, and as Darius back to do the honors, left-footed kicker, 4 of 6 in the field goal department this year. Kick is up, has the distance, and it hits him upright on the right side and bounces back.
Man, on target, but just a bit alive.
Keeping it all alive, right? Here's Simmons calling the plays. Gives off and running straight ahead. Jimmy Robinson, the third, and a lot of white jerseys around him. Picks up yards about. Back to pass is Simmons. Lets it go. Far side. Has it complete. Javius Williams there to make this look at Benjamin Williams, Henderson, and Player in the secondary. Again, Williams back to pass. Simmons, rather, back to pass, and he has dropped down. Loses, and he's on the sideline, and we'll get a shot of him, I'm sure, some point in time in the game as we get the handoff. Goes off the left side, and keeping the ball on the ground as Darius Thomas, who's been all over the place this 56-yard line of Bethune-Cookman. Back to pass is Wilson. Wilson standing in there, gets it complete, and getting first down yardage. Man, Leary, sophomore to Austin, Texas. Pass outside. This is incomplete. King Blanton was the intended receiver on that one. Wilson pass. He's going to be sacked.
Pressure.
He's going to be sacked. Second least sacked team in the conference. Only sacked 8 times.
Great job of spreading out those DBs and finding holes.
3rd and 15 now. Screen pass to Owens. Turns the corner. Has the first down. Still on his feet. Inside the 5. And out of bounds. He may have stepped out of the bounds. Wilson going to the air. Incomplete. Shelton.
Got to take advantage of the red zone here.
Pass. Too big. Had him. A little bit too big that time. Again, Leary.
Step on that. Had he led him and Wilson put it out in front of him, they would have rung up 6 points.
The left-footed kicker gets this one up, and this one is good. So, Texas Southern gets on the board first. They lead it 3-0 here in Daytona. Good.
See if they can crank it up. They call their offense the NASCAR tempo.
Well, they get it complete to Tink Boyd on the near side. Tink Boyd with the reception, grad student out of Richmond, Virginia. Handing off and nothing doing for Jimmy Robinson. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Akins made the stop defensively.
There it is.
Here's a bad
Same thing.
Snap, and the quarterback wisely, Walt Simmons, just falls on it to avoid any further damage.
Yeah.
1 field goal missed, 1 made. They lead it 3-0. A little swing pass out in the flat, and it goes down to Owens. Owens picks up about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Darius Thomas was there to make the stop defensively for. It's very important to them because coming into the game, they were 9th in red zone offense. And this one's incomplete on the near side.
And while I know they're happy they came away.
Ja'Cory Howard in the backfield, rather. And Ja'Cory Howard swings out to the left. Here's the quarterback, has some running room, takes off, and should get the first down. Close to it. Let's see where the officials mark it. 5. Play action. Wilson throws it away on the left side. You know, talking to Coach McKinney earlier this week, I asked him
through summer camps with McKinney's son, so they go way back. So he's loved his maturity, evolution.
And the pass is complete to Jaron Johnson. Not much running room. Let's go down to Courtney.
Hey, Charlie, we've mentioned a consecutive game without throwing an interception. So it seems like although Andrew Body had to take that medical red shirt, he's still making a huge impact here on the sidelines. Guys, back over to you.
He certainly is, and we had a chance to spend a little time with him.
Classic.
Keeping the ball on the ground, trying to bounce it to the outside. This time is Terry Lindsay. First time we've seen him run the ball today. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Again, not much running room that time for the young man, as Jacob Williams was there to make. Simmons calling the signals. Simmons back to pass. 3rd and 2. Will be close and may have the first down.
He's got as where he can be that run pass option.
Now back to pass. Simmons under pressure, lets it go. Very dangerous pass that time. The closest offensive player to it was Dakari Allen Johnson. 3rd down and 10. Again, Simmons back to pass. Has room, takes off, decides to throw it, and throws it away. And it'll be a 4th down.
Punting once again.
Running to the left is Owens. Owens maybe a yard to the 41-yard line. Darius Thomas.
Done.
Transferred from Florida Atlantic. Back to pass is Wilson. Wilson lets it go wide open in the middle of the field is King Blanton. Blanton with the reception. Blanton out of Fort Worth.
They're lining up again, the same type of position, working that defensive backfield.
Play action again, letting it go. Nobody there, nobody home. He had a man open in the middle of the field, Jaron Johnson. He missed him. This game. Owens,
wide
he's
open
down the middle of the field. Goes Owens, he's going to score.
Wow.
42 yards on the run for Ladarius Owens.
Give the big boys up front big credit on that one. They blew open, start to bulge out. You're like, wait a minute, there's no one home.
That is his 3rd rushing touchdown this season. This one good. Is now in. New quarterback in for Bethune Cookman, and he hands off to Lindsay, trying to go to the left side. Lindsay will not turn the corner. Maybe a yard on the play. And talking about Luke Sprague, he's a redshirt junior, 221-pounder. Let's see what he can do. He's back to pass now. That is Sprague. A little shuffle, has it complete. First down, and still on his feet and fumbling the ball.
Loose.
Well, let's see who got it.
Fighting for yardage.
It might be Texas Southern. Calvin Henderson there with the stop and the
loose. Sprague pulls a little Patrick Mahomes here.
Ellington had the reception.
He did, but then as he battled that ball, he just coughed it up. Great job by the
tall kid. Yeah, he can see over everything, can he?
Yeah, and he's got some, experience as a redshirted junior.
And Allen Johnson trying to turn the corner on a little flanker sweep or wide receiver sweep to the near.
Big difference, especially from the quarterback position.
Loss of 1 on the last play, 2nd and 11. Keeping the ball on the ground, coming to the near side, and it's Jimmy Robinson on the carry. And Jimmy Robinson picks up a couple of yards before Javius Williams makes the
loose, ready to go, feeling like he's already been in there.
Back to pass. Lets it go, has a man open, could have been intercepted.
Should have been intercepted. Kind of threw a bit of a duck there, and that one got away.
He did not play the last game. He was injured. They had a couple players that were injured last game, did not play. That is against Lincoln University. Roland Trent is out. Bozier didn't play that time for Texas Southern.
BCU finally moving the ball a little bit with some help.
The pass. And nothing. Sack. And it's Noel with the sack. Elena Noel, the junior. 11th in the conference in third down conversions this year for Bethune-Cookman. Here's a pass in the near side, and it's incomplete, and a good defensive play that time.
30 plus.
1st and 10 now.
Big break.
And again, it's Jimmy Robinson carrying for Bethune-Cookman.
Look who we got a new quarterback.
They got some tall quarterbacks, don't they? And he lets it go. Passes almost intercepted.
Jeez.
In and out of the hands. Again, Jimmy Robinson trying to go.
Got it.
Bounces outside. Jimmy at the 10, at the 5, 1st and goal.
You know what that reminded me of, Charlie? Remember when we were kids, you know, about 100.
A penalty. And again, Jimmy Robinson. Robinson down to the 2-yard line.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
And Jacob Williams there to make the stop for Texas Southern.
Oh, with a fumble being moving the ball, taking advantage of some breaks.
Again, quarterback decides he's going to keep it himself. Does he get over?
He's got a long reach,
but he was down before the ball crossed the plane as a goal. Let's see what happens here. Can Talik Bethea put him in the end zone? It gives it to Robinson, and he crosses the goal line. Jimmy Robinson. But I still haven't seen the officials raise their hands.
You're right.
It took them long enough.
There it is.
I can see it from here.
Right, Charlie. I knew that was money in the bank. You could feel the seismic shift in the energy, too. It's homecoming here. The crowd just got live.
Owens will field the punt, or the kickoff, rather, at the 7-yard line. And good return. Owens still on his feet, still going, and across the 45, close to midfield. A 41-yard return.
You talked about.
He'll get the snap, hands off. Coming to the near side is Howard. Ja'Cory Howard, a yard on the gain for Mr. Howard. Ja'Cory Howard. Back to pass is Wilson. Wilson running, rolling right, throws in the middle of the field. Couldn't, a little bit behind the intended receiver, and that was Trenton Leary. Points that Texas Southern lost in their two SWAC opponents. Wide open and straight ahead. 1st down, and out of bounds goes the quarterback Jace Wilson, picking up some very good yards. Steve,
that gave the opening for Wilson to run loose for a 1st down.
At the 34-yard line, they keep the ball on the ground and back to the line of scrimmage as Shelton Quarles Jr. was there to make the stop defensively for Bethune-Cookman. 9-7. They lost to Grambling by 12, 23-15, a game we did here on HBCU Go. And then they beat Lincoln in their homecoming game a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, 52-7.
That's Trenton Leary. Charlie,
out of the University of Maryland, Mary, in his 5th year as the head coach at Texas Southern, and still running. Great power running that time by Owens. Has the ball. Owens turns the corner. Owens is in the end zone.
Ladarius Owens, that's how you do it, Charlie, very systematically. Handball runner Wilson.
Very tough.
Well, as you point out, at 0-2, both these teams still not out of it mathematically, so you get a little bit of a run, you can still be in the hunt.
1st down and 10. They can hand off to Lindsey.
Keep hope alive.
Again, 1st down is gained. Good run by Terry Lindsey this time. And an explosive runner is what Coach.
And then the little spinorama to stretch it even further.
One of the things when you talk to Coach McKinney is you see the quarterback decides to keep it and slides forward. That was Bethea. And a flag is down. And is he 6'5" redshirt junior from Springfield, Pennsylvania. He's running the offense again. Hands the ball off to the right side, and not much running room for the running back Terry Lindsey. Do a better job defensively. First of all, in creating turnovers.
Yes.
Just 3 for the season.
That was on that top.
Yeah, it was way out of bounds. Thank goodness.
And today they've had 2 minimum.
Against Savannah State, Sprague had a couple touchdowns to his credit. Sprague back to pass now. Lets it go. Has it complete at the 20-yard line, and it's a 1st down for Bethune-Cookman. And it was Ja'Cory Benjamin covering defensively.
Good job of running that route just enough for that 1st down, so it allows the quarterback to put him on him to get those chains moving.
Lindsey bounces it inside. Lindsey inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line before Kashawn Spraggins made the stop.
Good job.
State of 2020 where they won 8 conference titles.
What a classic photo.
There's Lindsey on the carry straight ahead. Terry Lindsey. And you talk about hotel. Larry Little played here at Bethune, played with the Miami Dolphins. As Lindsey gets to carry, not much running room for him this time, as Jacob Williams was there to make the stop. But, you know, you talk about Larry Little. He coached T. Jones at Shaw and Sean Gibbs at Fort Valley. Yeah.
Spreading the love.
Incomplete.
Ooh. He hung him up there. I'll tell you what, Luke Sprague almost got Terry Lindsey cut in half on.
Sprague has the ball, lets it go into the belly of his running back, Terry
They
Lindsey,
stripped it, Charlie.
and they take it away from him. And they're bringing it back up the field. It's Jacob Williams running it back down the field. Jacob Williams, and he's going to go to distance and put a defensive touchdown on the board for Texas Southern. Michael Akins was escorting him down the field.
You know, this is on that one. Jacob Williams watching this in the middle, fighting for yardage here, and they all start. You got that? No, I got it. And there they go. They swatted it free, and he is off to the races. What a turnaround, Charlie. There
again. Texas Southern kicking off. And Dees has a chance this time. Feels it at the 7. Dees going to the left side. Dees has some running room over there. Gets to the outside. Dees at midfield. Dees still on his feet. Dees down the sideline and out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
And Charlie, that's exactly
in there. The handoff this time. Straight ahead. They're keeping the ball on the ground.
It feels like from
Jimmy Robinson in the backfield. And now here goes Sprague back to pass. He looks like he's going to take off and run. Has it complete on the near side. The team
big hit, another turnover.
And he fumbled the ball. And let's see
if they call him that he caught it. But yeah, that was a big hit. It looked like he had control.
Let me see what there's. 3rd and 5. Under pressure. Sprague throws. Has it complete on the near sideline. And coming up with that reception is Jalen Brown. 1st and 10. Here's Jimmy Robinson.
Keep battling.
And Robinson is down to the 10-yard line. Inside the 10 or right at the 10 is where they're going to mark substitution. Here's Jimmy Robinson trying to go to the right side. Nothing doing that time as Lennox Noel made the stop. Defense is the running back. Beside his quarterback. Quarterback back to pass. Sprague looking, rolling right. Throws into the end zone. Back in the end zone. Too high. And up there again was Jalen Brown, the 6'6" junior from the 16-yard line. And this one is up by Cade Hector. And this is good. It's like a fire drill going on.
I'm not sure what's happening in the press box. Really careful, and that's what all football leagues now are really concentrating on, protecting the head.
Jace Wilson handing off, going to the right side this time. He's running back in the lineup there for Darius Owens. Correction after a 6-yard gain on that play. Ball at the 29. Going off the right side again. And first down yardage is gained on that running play. Right guard spot now for Texas Southern. And they're back to pass as Wilson letting it fly.
Nice job.
And a catch made at the 35-yard.
He made on the ball. That's so hard on the move to come back for a great snag by Johnson.
Out in the flat, they just threw this one away.
Stop the clock.
Stops the clock with 13 seconds to go. That was
up there, play a little beach volleyball and tap it into somebody's hands if they have to, or just break somebody free.
Can before the sack. Get down and call a timeout with 5 seconds to go. Now they could be in. Falkenberg, left-footed kicker. The kick is up. It has the distance. And he made it.
Not with a bunch of room to spare.
41-yard field goal as the time expires here at the first half. You're Walter Simmons, who started the game for Bethune-Cookman. A Sprague is still in there at the quarterback, and I haven't been able to find that out, but maybe we will as they come to the near side with the running game. And again, it's Jimmy Robinson, 2nd and 2 after that 8-yard run. Robinson again gets the first down, still on his feet. Flag goes down. We may have holding against, and they were the least penalized team in the conference coming into today's game. Sprague looking, steps up, and now he's going to be sacked. Sprague is going to be sacked that time, and it was Isaiah Bogarty. Sprague looking, takes off, has some running room in front of him, takes off and has a first down and slides down right at the 34-yard line. Now,
mobile, but did a nice job of navigating his way down the field to get that big gain. Right back with Robinson, the third, pushing it down. So getting some big chunks as long as they don't get penalized every time.
This drive started at their own 21-yard line.
Banging it in
and
there.
Still rolling.
Jaden Bivens making it happen, still on his feet, not to be denied the ever-ready bunny.
Tough, hard-head runner as Calvin Henderson was there deep.
Defense and really supercharges them.
And this pass is complete on the near side to Tink Boyd. Tink Boyd run out of bounds by Benjamin. 3. Remember, this is the first drive of the second half. Bethune got to start the ball. Trying to turn the corner again is Jaden Bivens. And Isaiah Bogarty was there to make the stop defensively.
This ball down the field with the help of some penalties, so they know they need to get this touchdown here and not mess around.
Here's a pass out in the near flat. Tink Boyd on the reception, and he doesn't get very far. Not much running room as Osiah Hamilton. Game. We've seen Sprague. We've seen Talik Bethea. Bethea got hurt. We heard a report from Courtney Tate on him. And that one, the sack by Brian Booker, freshman out of Dallas, Texas. Big 3rd down and long. The pass.
Got it in there.
And it's complete at the Jamari Sylvester is on that left tackle spot, along with Antoine Wells on that left side. And they go that way, and they get the ball inside the 5-yard line. Over there is Khalil Elverton at the tight end next to his brother on the left side. They get the ball off, and it's the young man Bivens, and Bivens is stopped short of the goal line. Bivens stopped about the 1-yard goal. Here we go. Quick hurry up, and it's Bivens again. No, he did not get there. He did not get there. And let's see if they run it or throw it. You're going to hand it off, and no, they're not going to get there. I don't know. Maybe he does get there.
He might have surged forward.
I think maybe he got a push from the pile. Let's see what the officials say.
Arms are in the air.
Signals touchdown. 1-yard run. And Jimmy Robinson this time on the carry. Owens is the all-purpose leader in the conference. And it looks like it's going to come down to Trent Leary. And here he comes up the field. It's still on the feet. Across the 40, 45, midfield, and down into Bethune territory. And they're going to mark it at about the 43, 44-yard line. The season, the previous was 32 against Prairie View. Here we go. And carrying the ball is Owens again. But he slammed down pretty good, though, after he gained about 6 yards against Alabama State. That gave them the ball 1st and goal at the 10. They just couldn't punch it in. Trying to turn the corner. Nice move on the outside, but also a better defensive tackle that time. Come up with possibly on this play, on this 3rd and 5. Wilson steps up in there, throws it.
Jump ball.
Incomplete.
That's nice defense.
Yeah, good defense by Steven Sparrow that time, number 20 in the 3rd quarter this season. So, but it doesn't matter. Those are just numbers. Here we go. Good run and very close to another 1st down as they come to the near side this time with Mr. Bivens.
Chance for him to try to establish his credibility at quarterback.
1st down. And again, Bivens coming to the near side. Bounces it around the corner. Gains a couple. Across the 30 to about the 30. Option. Here goes left side. Jimmy Robinson still
Nice
going.
move, Charlie.
Robinson comes back up the field.
Look at that shake.
Still on his feet. And across midfield into Texas Southern territory. And now Sprague decides he's going to keep the ball. Jacob Williams says no. Sprague back to pass, has a complete near sideline. And they said he held on to it. Looked like he bobbled
It was
a little bit.
little bobble.
Yeah, team in it running back, number 36, beside Sprague. And Shaw has the ball in his hands. And he is stopped immediately. Not much running room for him, as David Walker was the first man to hit him. Number 9 back in at running back. The pass.
Pressure.
Boy, a lot of pressure coming from up front. His arm was hit as it was going forward, which had that ball to trips receivers to the top. Again, looking into the end zone, and it's way out of play. No chance. Calvin Henderson defending Johnson and Devano Ellington. This time they give the ball off to Bivens. Bivens tries to go left, gets a few yards, and it'll bring up third down, about 3 or 4.
Sprague keeps it.
And Sprague has got a first down. And first and goal at about the 1 yard. Here's the snap. He goes to Bivens. Bivens goes inside. Bivens is brought down before he could get to the goal line.
Now another chance for the Texas Southern defense to make
Quarterback. Bivens has the ball. Bivens waiting for the official to signal. They have not. They're still saying he's short, and they're faced with a 3rd and goal right now.
quarterback sneak.
And the quarterback decides to take it and keep it. We're waiting for the official.
Got in there.
Finally said yes. The ball crossed the plane. Somehow they got it in. And half so far. 2 drives, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. And they keep it on the ground with Ladarius Owens. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. Going to the air is Jace Wilson. And is caught. And at the 16-yard line, Stephen Sparrow is there to make the stop. Again, Wilson looking complete near side. Blanton still on his feet, and Blanton run out of bounds in front of the Bethune-Cookman bench.
There's that much cushion. They were playing so far off the ball. They're allowing these guys to get 8 to 10 yards just by throwing the short pass with no challenge.
Robinson trying to go to the right side this time.
Ring up.
Now let's see what they do with the 2nd and 20. A lot of real estate to cover. Again, coming to the near side to Blanton, and Blanton knocked out of bounds by Amari Hill Robinson, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good luck.
All right, well, we hopefully finish it.
That's always a good call. We do want to play 4 quarters.
And that pass was incomplete.
More
They got
flags.
a flag down, and this one is going to go against the false starts. All of those are the ones that drive coaches crazy.
Exactly.
Keeping it on the side, inside screen. Little slant pattern on the inside comes in, and it was 3 receivers down at the bottom for Texas Southern. This time it's Mr. Owens. First down at the 41-yard line of Bethune. Owens with 66 yards before that last run. He goes around the left side again, sheds 1 tackle, still on his feet, has another first down, and delivers a blow to the defender, Ivory. Howard in motion.
On that outside.
Oh, great play defensively to come in was Jabari Jadon, number 2 at the 39 rather is of Bethune. This time Howard with the carry. Howard straight ahead. Howard gains maybe 14 of those back before Darius Thomas, but they come up with this time. Back to pass. Wilson letting it go. And a battle for it. And it's incomplete. A.J. Bennett was the intended receiver. He already kicked a 24-yarder today. And a 41-yard.
Sure.
This one will not make it. This was a 45-yard attempt. That's no good.
Big stop.
So
methodical powerful drives, and that's why they're right back in this game.
And that pass is complete. Little quick slant pattern goes inside. And this time they hand it off, going to the right side. They keep it on the ground, bouncing to the outside is the young.
To show he can be someone they can count on in that backfield.
This time, Sprague looking to pass.
Again.
Incomplete.
Just missed him.
The yard line, their own 44. Back to pass. Sprague steps up, in trouble. Sacked with a loss on the play of about 2 yards. This is this contest. Owens, who's had a fantastic afternoon, and he gets the ball on this first down run.
That's why
bounces
it's the
to the
go-to,
outside, man. And still on his feet. First down and out of bounds in front of his own bench. Finally run out of bounds by Darius Thomas. Before
purpose yards, he is getting his game on.
First down and 10. Back to pass. Wilson incomplete.
Danger.
Very dangerous. Very close to being the other players with body out,
which is huge, especially the guy that comes filling in, and Body's so well liked by everybody.
Wilson rolling right, throws wide open and incomplete. Jaron Johnson was there. He just pulled 116 and way over that today. Back to pass. Here's inside move.
Slippery.
Nice slippery move, and short of the first down though. It'll bring up a 4th down as Shelton Quarles was there to make sure no more 7-yard line. So they've had some good long drives in this contest. This one starting at their own 7, as I said. And they keep the ball on the Sprague calling signals. Bivens has it once again, and he is bottled up before he can get ahead of steam going.
Yeah, great pursuit.
Standing in his end zone as the quarterback, Sprague. Was 3rd down. They took that penalty. And that's intercepted. And coming up with it is Xavier Player. So the first turnover.
Big mistake.
Well, actually,
take a look at this, Charlie. He telegraphed where he was going to throw this on the slant. Well played on the defense, but Sprague, that's a tough mistake, especially in your own end zone. No, he had him zeroed in from the beginning. He wasn't fooling anybody, so he telegraphs that one, and that is why it's.
They haven't had a lot of turnovers defensively. Texas Southern, something they needed. There's Ladarius Owens with his 3rd rushing touchdown today. Ladarius Owens takes it in.
What a turn of coach getting his wish on some of these. They keep chopping that wood, as he likes to say. Big hit.
Oh, big hit that time. And that comes from Michael Akins on the defensive side. Mr. Bivens just couldn't get the last play. 2nd and 13. Sprague back to pass. Sprague looking in trouble. Still on his feet. And he is brought down right at about the 30-yard line.
You can tell he was trying to wind up.
And the clock moving here in the 4th quarter.
They've got time.
Sprague. There he is, looking, directing traffic, and it is caught. And it looks like a
play. You have time to get back in this game with a sustained drive.
This time they keep the ball on the ground, running it straight ahead. Here's Bivens, bounces it outside. He was hit at the line of scrimmage, was able to bounce it outside. Remind me of one of those Barry Sanders types of run.
That was a nice play.
6-yard gain on that play, 2nd down and 4. Again, Bivens trying to go to the right side, but nothing there that time, as Jacob Williams was there, defense 4. And here's Bivens again. Bivens, they grabbed his jersey, but he still picks up the first down, moves the chain on the year to today. And there's Sprague looking. That could have been picked off.
Yeah, double coverage. Well, I like the fact, though, they're figuring we got to start moving the ball. Let's go airborne on this. They
taking most of the snaps today. Talik Bethune came in relief of Simmons, and he got injured. And here's Sprague, throws out in the flat, has it complete, and it's Robinson. And he ducks his head and still is able to pick up some yards. Jimmy Robinson coming out of the backfield. Robinson has the ball, has the first down and more, still on his feet. Perry Wells finally brought him down, but that's the other thing you got to think about. Getting back into this game, they're running the ball straight ahead. Again, Jimmy Robinson, as you look at more. 2:24 to go. Here's Bivens going around the right side, and Bivens still on his feet. Bivens finally brought down. down by Michael Akins, but not before he picks up a couple yards.
Play and a half here.
And unlike the pros, there's no 2-minute warning. It stops the clock. Sprague under pressure, just throws it away outside of the tackle box.
All he could do.
So it's an incomplete pass. It's 9 times today, 110 yards. There's a pass. Boy, I'll tell you, he didn't see that freight train coming, did he?
He didn't, but we did, hanging on to the ball.
2nd down and 5. Sprague looking, rolling, throwing it away. 2nd down.
Ooh, slipped it in.
And somehow they complete that pass to start at their own 29-yard line. And there's the handoff to Bivens, and Bivens is not going to go anywhere. Not going to get there. Should be 2nd down and goal. The down marker still has 1 on it. And here's Sprague looking to run under pressure. Lets it go and knocked away, and it's caught. Oh no!
Got through. Went through a few hands.
It went through a lot of hands. Florida A&M game in Orlando, the Florida Classic. Sprague back to pass. Sprague looking in the end zone. One-handed grab.
Good catch.
And it's a catch by guess who? Mr. Bivens.
How about that? Coming out of the backfield. Had the quarterback rolling to the right and just slipped.
That means you're in a game. You can win this. Here's the onside kick. Bounces up.
It's still free. It's still free. Oh, wow.
And it was so close. It goes out of bounds on the far side up in Jacksonville, Florida. So it's 3rd and 6 right now. Bethune with 1 timeout remaining with 23 seconds left on the clock. Straight ahead. 1st down is game.
Breaks free.
And here's Owens still down the sideline. That's Darius Owens, and he stops short of the goal line. He is a smart player, isn't he?
Well, that, you know what, in essence it is, but if you score, it's not going to matter anyway because you're going to be up by what? 10. So yeah, he could have